In Hayes today, hundreds gathered, friends, families, so many who work in law enforcement for a formal goodbye to Hayes Police Sergeant Scott Heimann.
Yeah, Saturday night, a domestic violence suspect shot and killed Sergeant Heimann, a lifelong community member in Hayes. KAKE's Sydney Ferguson has the story.
Early Friday morning, friends, family, and fellow law enforcement officers from across the state gathered to say goodbye to one of their own, Sergeant Scott Heimann, who was killed in the line of duty Sunday.
It's just, it's hard to see your friends be hurt like this in such a tragedy.
Bill Dowling is a family friend of the Heimanns who says he watched Scott grow up and become a good man. He says he came to the funeral to support the family and process some grief of his own.
It's letting the family know that we're here for them, and of course just recognizing the contributions that Scott made and ultimately the sacrifice that he made.
Dowling says Heimann was honored with a traditional Catholic service and says the show of support from fellow officers and the community was amazing.
But that support, I think, is very important for the families of those who are still with us, still serving, to see that support is ever present. And I hope they take some comfort in that.
After the funeral, police led family and some members of the community over to the St. Joseph Cemetery for a graveside service. Here, Sergeant Heimann was honored with bagpipes, a trumpet, a 21-gun salute, and more.
What they did today was just amazing, and I hope I never have to witness this ever again. But I'm glad they have this kind of closure for the officers and the family.
Carlene Nordell says her own son is also a Hayes police officer who helped carry Sergeant Heimann's casket. She came to support him and Heimann's family.
Scott really helped my son as a new officer when he came here. If I was in Scott's mom's place, I would want her to be here for me. So I wanted to return the favor and be here for them.
Nordell says the way Sergeant Heimann died is tragic for everyone, but that people across Kansas have come together in the aftermath and in laying him to rest.
I just wish that his family, all the peace that they can have.
I'm just hopeful that he's looking down on us and saying, I've got your back.
In Hayes, Sydney Ferguson, KAKE News on your side.